You know, what's the deal with that weird wing sword? Prologue, the battle for the locket. Okay.
Upon his return to Garreg Mach, the humble Tomas shapeshifts and flees, and not even the Knights of Ceres's most concerted efforts can track down the erstwhile librarian. Though Claude is quite intrigued by the dark developments at his school, an urgent message soon arrives from House Goneril at the eastern edge of the Leicester Alliance.
Well, that was certainly an unexpected conclusion to the whole Tomas saga.
Can you call that a saga?
Ability, he slipped free of the knights and escaped.
Shape-shifting.
Yes, that's what I said. Also, I know what you want to say next. His powers are just like the ones you gave me. Don't feel like sharing, hmm? All the same, I saw what you saw. Clearly, we don't have a monopoly on shapeshifting.
Damn it!
And now that everyone knows about Tomas, some of them must have connected the dots back to me. At least they've had the grace to keep it to themselves.
It's because they trust you. Hold on,
well,
someone's coming.
Hey there. Got a second?
Something wrong?
There's no nice way to dance around this. Are you sure you don't know Tomas?
I already told you I don't.
Okay. It's not like I suspect you or anything. But it does make me wonder where you're from originally. Who knows? Maybe there's some mysterious clan out there with shape-shifting powers. And maybe they banished you when you were little and you don't remember it. It's possible, right?
Well, my early years are pretty hazy.
I mean, yeah. It's like, who remembers the fucking like infant
Well, it's
years?
not completely impossible.
Hey, I'm sorry. You know what? Don't worry about it. I only ask because people here also see me as something of an outsider. Guess I got a little ahead of myself. Maybe I was just excited to meet a kindred spirit.
You're an outsider?
There you are, Claude. You must come quickly. We have an urgent message from House Goneril.
Sure thing. Why don't you tag along? I'm not sure what House Goneril wants, but it can't be good.
I can't believe the Elmiran army is invading. And with the biggest army since Fodlan's locket was completed, my brother's preparing to intercept them.
My
but he's
God.
outnumbered big time,
Not
and needs
this
all the
again.
help he can get.
House Regan stands ready. But we can't expect my grandfather to lead an army, so I guess it falls to me. I wish I knew what the other Alliance lords will do, but there's no time to call a round table.
I have no doubt my father has already leapt into action, though I will likely be the one who ends up on the front lines.
House Ordelia is close, so I like to think we've already sent reinforcements. Sadly, I expect little help to come from my adoptive father. I'm sorry.
That's fine. I actually have a different favor to ask Margrave Edmund, but we can chat about it later.
I don't understand the reason for this sudden act of aggression. If this really is the biggest army since Fodlan's locket was completed, that's a century's worth of battles.
Maybe the Elmirans figured it's now or never, since the Empire and Kingdom are wrapped up in their own problems. I mean, we're pretty much the only students left around here now.
Yeah, I heard something about a coup in Enbar and a revolt in Ferdiad. Both serious problems that don't directly affect the Alliance. And even if word of Fodlan's troubles has reached the Elmirans, it doesn't follow that they'd start a war.
Well, that's assuming they have all the information, which seems unlikely. If all they heard was something vague like war in the capitals, it might make them more likely to invade.
Do you truly think so?
Let me go with
Yeah.
you. Maybe I can help.
Hey, we
Of course
need
he would've
every
liked
sword
that.
hand we can get. Welcome aboard.
And you'll have me. The name's Shamir.
Oh.
I'm a Knight of Saros. The bulk of the Knights were dispatched earlier to track down Tomas. And the rest of us fanned out to the Kingdom and Imperial capitals.
Yeah, I was worried they might have been deployed already. How did we end up with you?
The Church may not be able to lend you an army, but they won't turn a blind eye. I'm here because I'm the best woman for the job. My arrows will make short work of Elmiran Wyvern Riders.
So we get to see what the Knight's best archer can do with the bow? I won't say no to that. I'll be counting on you as well.
It certainly sounds more interesting than staying here and twiddling our thumbs. And besides, who knows what will become of the Academy in the meantime.
Sure thing. I'm in.
I'm sure nothing bad will happen. Man, these load times are impressive. And the modern army is practically on a doorstep. I better talk to them, talk to others. Alright, now we have to talk, whatever. I was dispatched here by Margrave on Emblem. He is normally exempt from having to supply troops, but this is an exception. Though we command but a few forces, we must safeguard the young mistress at all costs. Cool. Aye, Marianne. Watch inside. No, that's creepy. Hey, you okay? You don't have to force yourself to fight your word, you know. Oh, but I couldn't face my father again if I did that. Fuck him. Hello, Hilt. I thought I was finally going to be free from my brother. God, okay. The thing about Hilda's brother, in 3 houses, he was brought up all the time, but he was never shown. Like, he just never showed up. He's constantly mentioned throughout the entire story. You never see him. You don't even know his name. So, like, if they give him a name, I'll be impressed. But if they actually show him, I will pop off. I've never fought the Armarians before, though I hear they're barbaric, cruel people. Rumors claim they've got hair all over their bodies, and they have fangs sharp as daggers. That's just me. Well, not the fang part. That's just people. That is literally just people. Who doesn't have freaking body hair? It's terrifying to imagine what horrors might await if they were to capture you. Yeah, alright. We got 3 group 3 here. Oh, why did I even come here? I'm going to be useless. Hell yeah. Oh, come on, Ignatz. And we've come all this way, so it doesn't make sense to start going now. Besides, if we allow Elmira to invade, who knows what will happen to our hometowns. Yeah, Leone's right. I'm gonna give Elmira the thrashing of a lifetime to keep my little safe. You can say that all you want, but we're just commoners. We don't know the first thing about war. Hey, we were trying to school, remember? We could totally outfit these guys. Maybe, but I still wish I had the kind of experience that Nod does. Alright, this is just pathetic. Can we please talk some sense into him? Give some advice. Look, just go out there and do your best. And if things get too rough, there's no shame in retreating. Exactly, you don't have to frickin' die. Do what I can and run if things get too dangerous. Yeah, okay, I think I can handle that. No use in panicking when the enemy's at our door. We just have to go out there and give it our best. Alright, 3 more peeps. Dude. Don't talk to you, because why not?
A moment, please.
If Fallen Store is an impregnable stronghold created by combining the might of 3 regions, and its keeper is the bravest warrior of all Leicester, hosts 6 war gunrow. So though our forces may be inferior in number, the Almiran army is no cause for fear. Burgundy? What's your fucking... Yeah, Burgundy! After receiving news of Almira's invasion, I recruited soldiers from neighboring lords in the western reaches of Leicester, I forgot was pronounced, and hurried here with all speed. And though officers and troops of House Gloucester are aiding us, the Count never had any intention of joining the fray. I love to complain, but giving the Count a bad impression will lead to all sorts of trouble later. Probably best to just grin and bear it. Oh, and I have to keep an eye on the Count's son. There really is no end to my worries. Let's talk to you.
What are your thoughts?
Did you know there's a whole town under Garrick Mark? A bunch of suspicious characters live there. They call it Abyss. Wonder what those folks are really like. The church leave them alone though, so they must have not have been involved in that business with the moss. Hey, Claude.
Oh boy.
You've got all kinds of emergencies breaking out across Forland at the same time. And while I think it's just a coincidence, it makes me a little uneasy about the future. Uneasy, huh? Blow it off. Yeah, you're probably overthinking it. And regardless, you should be focusing on Myra right now. Yeah, you're probably right. It's still, something about it just isn't sitting right with me. I can't help but feel like the events to come are going to have a massive impact on Forland. Nah. Still, if I'm worried, the others probably are as well. You mind talking to them? I've already talked to most of them. Oops. Oh, you.
In actuality,
he just spoke over himself. An Almighty presence appearing near Fallen's throat is not all too uncommon. But with House Gonbro requesting reinforcements from all corners, I can't help but think that we find ourselves in a situation most grave. What do you mean? House Gonbro has ever been the epitome of courage, and Leicester has been considered secure for as long as they have held the locket. So it must be a serious situation indeed if they are now willing to set aside their pride and ask for aid. Regardless, you are a commoner with no particular obligation to enter the battlefield. Are you certain you wish to remain with us? Yes. You know what, just brush it off. Don't. Yeah. Oh wait, no. I'll think. That's not what I want. I thought she was gonna be like, no, that's a stupid question. Of course I'm gonna join. Judging by your face, that will be a fairly short internal conversation. I ask only that you be careful. Fuck you. Just one more. Hey, look who it is. If the Almiran army breaks through the throat, which granted is unlikely, the Alliance will be in a world of trouble. Oh, I wonder if Claude really appreciates the seriousness of the situation. And say that he has no. Okay, that's just mean. I think the guy's perfectly aware and is just trying to put on a brave face for the troops. I mean, if he was running around panicking, everyone else would start doing the same. Yes. Perhaps I should attempt to view the man in a more optimistic light. I think we'll soon learn if Claude has what it takes to assume the mantle of leadership. Alright, I better get some rest before the fighting kicks off. Alright, start the Claude again. Hey, it's been a while. Thanks for talking to everybody. They're much more relaxed now. It won't be long until we're thrust into battle. You feel ready? Yep.
I gave you an order, Nader.
Oh, hello.
Sure did.
Then explain why we remain on this side of the mountain staring at that wretched fortress. Did I not command you to gather enough soldiers to push through?
Yes, and I did all that. We actually have the numbers advantage by some margin. But the enemy commander Holst is a born leader, and his men are bound to fight like demons.
I'm sorry. Are you suggesting some cowardly savage is a superior commander to me? The next king of Almyra?
Not at all, not at all. Merely pointing out that storming a fortress tends to be one of those time-consuming sort of things.
In which case, the current state of affairs proves to be exceedingly fortunate for you. As we speak, the Imperial household fights to hold power against the Empire's nobility, while the whole kingdom bickers over who should wear the crown. There will be no reinforcements here. Take whatever time you need.
I admire that optimism. But as I recall, the king instructed us not to attack yet.
That was before the situation changed. Father will hold me in great esteem for this. Mark my words. Also, Khalid has been absent for a good while now. And I wager he's plotting some mischief. But once I've conquered Fodlan, it won't matter what folly he attempts. The throne will be mine.
Prince Shahid, enemy reinforcements have been spotted.
What? No matter. There can't be more than a scattering of them. Send in what's left of our troops and crush them all!
One thing I am not a fan of.
All the way to Fodlan's Locket. I'm Holst Sigisvald Goneril, in command.
Oh my! Yes, I was just talking about it. Yeah, I was just talking about it. Yes. Oh my god, no way! I was just talking about it. Yes.
We're here to help you hold the locket in whatever small way we can.
Ah, House Regan's new scion. I've heard a fair bit about you as well. I'm impressed you were able to scrape together this many troops in so short a time. Duke Oswald has clearly chosen his heir once. Also, I can't express my gratitude enough at seeing so many young people offering to serve.
Whoa! Look at the muscles on you! Your regiment must be epic! Oh, I'm Raphael Kirsten, by the way. Nice to meet you, Holst.
Do not address him so casually, you oaf. This is General Holst, one of the Alliance's finest and bravest warriors. Well met, General. My father sends his warmest regards.
So we're gonna fight alongside a famous general? No pressure there.
Yes, I know when I'm out of my league, and I am clearly way out on this one. Maybe I should go back to the monastery.
And I as well. Enough, both of you. This is no time to be cowards. Our enemy's just over there. Are you gonna hide like field mice, or will you find some courage and fight?
My weapon stands ready. I want to see what Holst here is truly capable of.
Your classmates are a real colorful bunch, Hilda. I like them.
Thanks, Holst. But if we're all done catching up, we might want to focus on the enemy army that's headed right for us.
Oh, so they are. The sight of your forces clearly lit a fire beneath them. Fortunately, the locket is impregnable, which they'll soon discover the hard way. Good luck, all. I'm counting on you. To battle!
Oh god. I'm gonna have to cut. Dude, I was laughing like a freaking hyena throughout the whole thing. I can't believe, like, it almost immediately after I bring that up. Oh my god. Okay, unit positioning before starting a battle. Oh my god, I need to calm down. You can adjust which units to deploy. Units placed within the dark blue grid will be available to control and give orders to. Units placed in the light blue grid won't be available to give orders to. Highlight a unit to see the advantage against the enemies that will appear on the field. You can check by weapon type. Extra. You choose units that will have an advantage against the enemies you will be facing. Sometimes there will be flight routes over cliffs and other impassable terrain. Flight routes will be indicated on the map with a wing, and it can only be utilized by flying classes such as Pegasus Knights and only while mounted. Also, you can dismount. Press B when near the flight route or enter the flight route while dashing to be automatically transported to the other side. Okay, alright, we actually got a few units we can... so Mary Ann is not deployed, I don't think. Is how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, such. Am I blinding this? Wait, there's 8? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 9 counting. Oh, right, 9 counting Nah. Okay. Oh. The convoy menu. The convoy menu is where you prepare for battle. Here you can equip weapons, equip combat arts and magic, change abilities, change classes. Changing classes will change the weapons you can equip as well as your actions during battle. It will also change your advantage against enemies. You acquired a new weapon in last battle. Go on and equip it. I did. Alright, the Venom Edge. Yeah. To equip a weapon, a unit's weapon level must be equal to or greater than the weapon's level. You can increase a unit's weapon level by raising the class level or promoting them to a more advanced class. When your unit's weapon level increases, they will be able to attack more times consecutively with that type of weapon. Ooh. Okay, I'm glad we're back to... Oh wow, she's already seen. Cool. I'm glad we're back to... Oh, so depending on the class you get... Oh. So you can... Oh, instance, you can equip different... Nice. A claw stuck on the iron bow. Yeah, everyone... Yeah. That's the only new weapon we have. Yeah, I like how we're back to... It's using the standard... I forgot how... But I'm assuming just like as you fight, it levels up. Your weapon rank levels up. Which I'm glad. I didn't like... In the previous Wars game, you had to like... You need to collect resources and then get enough money to like purchase the weapon upgrade, and it was just... I don't know. Oh, I didn't really like it. Back to the battle map. Right, so these dark... Okay, dark blue is units you control, and then light blue is units you don't control. I would like to play as the Cilia, so wait. No, change. Right. And I guess she doesn't... I don't give a shit. Though I do obviously want to play this Claw since he'll have... Yeah, we'll switch over blends. Okay, as much as it was digging... Well, actually... Why she can use bows. Oh, I have to go here. A bit inconvenient, but oh well.